Tim, smallscalerc.com, back with yet another TRX-4M, custom TRX-4M rig review. This, believe it or not, is a TRX-4M high trail. Or at least that's how it started, and here we are. This was a fun project to play around with and customize. So, as I said, started as a TRX-4M high trail, actually as a Chevy K10. Ran that for a while, and then the Ford bodies came out. I really like the look of the Ford F-150 for whatever reason. I just like how that truck looks. So I picked up a body for that. Around the same time, I picked up these Injora bumpers, front and rear, so you can see there. And then the folks at Injora reached out shortly thereafter, I think, to see if I wanted to test out their universal LCG chassis. And I said, you better believe it. So I had a fun time building this chassis, assembling it. As you can see, we have it set up, we have it assembled, and we have it under the body of this high trail. So I guess it's no longer a high trail, it's now a low trail or something. I don't know. As with a lot of my other TRX-4Ms, I am running Injora shocks front and rear, as you can see there. They are not mounted standardly straight up and down. They have quite a bit of angle to them, and that's to help get the chassis to drop low, and also save me from having to cut the bed up and poke holes in it to get the rear shocks to fit through. So very fun chassis to build, fun little project, nice, durable. I think it looks great. I think it performs fantastically. I'm running a stock servo, as you can see, and the stock ESC and receiver, stock battery as well. But there's that 180 sized 48 turn brushed motor, again from Injora. This is, again, one of the other many rigs where I'm running that motor. I mentioned those bumpers. I wanted to show off that one in the rear. Underneath, I am running Injora's metal drive shafts and metal chassis and suspension linkage, and a bit of brass as well, diff covers front and rear. I think that might be it. Yeah, I'm not running any other brass up front for the steering. I am running Injora's turbine style brass wheels, brass and aluminum wheels, and then I have a set of Little Guy Racing Parts Black Label tires, the 57 millimeter size, which I like quite a bit. You may have seen my Ascent 18 Scout rig review video, and I'm running those same tires on that machine as well. Actually, I'm not. No, I take that back. I'm running something else. Anyway, I'm running those tires on quite a few rigs, so I kind of lose track of what I'm all running them on. Okay, let's power this up. There's the power of that standard servo. If you watch any of the other videos I've done with upgraded servos, you'll definitely see the improvement between those and the stock one. But all honesty, the stock servo is quite good. Does the job. I have it in several other TRX-4Ms as well. So there we go. Body on. I need to get out and run this, or at least store it elevated, because it looks like I've got flat tires. Haven't run this in a little bit, unfortunately. Rounding out the upgrades and customizations to this, I have a 3D printed bed bed floor. It's meant to look like wood, and I did a little bit of customization to get it to fit exactly in here, and then I applied a little bit of weathering and wash just to make it look a little bit worn and torn. And then on the inside, I threw in some crafting foam, as you can hopefully see, maybe, just to give the seats a little bit of scale detail and cushion. And we do have our lights well, front lights at least, which I pulled off of the K10. So there you have it, a look at my customized Traxxas TRX-4M high trail, which is now a low trail and formerly a Chevy. Now it's a Ford with a whole bunch of Injora stuff, including their low center of gravity chassis underneath, which makes that whole lowering process possible. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I hope you do that. And make sure you hit the bell to get notified whenever I release new videos, either for small scale RC or for RC Noob. Um, Visit smallscalerc.com for more information on smaller scale RC vehicles like this one, and also the Red Cat Ascent 18, FMS FCX 24M, FCX 24, and others. There's a lot of vehicles out there in the small scale crawling world and just the small scale world in general. And I love getting my hands on those and showing them off for all of you. If you like larger scale stuff, head over to rcnoob.com. There you'll find news, reviews, and a podcast as well, and some videos. So both sites, smallscalerc.com, rcnoob.com, will have you covered when it comes to RC goodness. So until next time, we'll talk with you later.